We get quite a lot of questions from first-time buyers about how best to get on the property ladder. It can be a bit of a minefield, so we thought maybe you might have a few for us to answer.
Molly, what research would you recommend I should do before I start going to house viewings? I would imagine there's quite a lot of things that I should think of before I get to that point, before I can book a viewing and actually see a house.
So it's a good idea to, if you can, spend a bit of time researching the area that'll work best for you and your lifestyle, and obviously if you're living with somebody, what works best for the both of you. Also, it can be good to work out what your non-negotiables are for a house, so maybe the size of house and the type of property, whether living in an apartment's better for you or in a terrace house or semi. Having a list of things that you can't compromise on can help you figure out what would be the best one to go and look at.
So when it comes to looking at the different prices of houses and affordability, how can I determine how much I can afford myself and how much of a deposit I would need for a certain house?
Have a chat with a financial advisor, so we can refer you to our advisor and he can walk you through your earnings and savings and work out what your affordability will be, and then he can move to get a decision in principle from a lender as well, and that'll set you up for viewings.
Okay, so that would be a conversation to have with a financial advisor rather than my estate agent?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, so we can refer you on to ours.
Could you give me some advice on the home buying process, the steps that are involved, and then after those steps are completed, how long it would take for me to get my keys for the house?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously you start off doing a few viewings, then you maybe put in a couple of offers. Depending on how popular the house is, you might end up in a bit of a bidding situation with somebody. Then once your offer gets accepted, it then goes sale agreed and it goes over to solicitors. So the solicitors do all the conveyancing process and the legal work. That process, the work that solicitors do, can take up to about 2 to 3 months depending on how busy it is. And then after about 2 months you would sign contracts. Contracts get exchanged and then you have completion day when the money gets transferred and you get your keys. So I'd say from the day you go sale agreed to getting the keys, it can be about 3 months I'd allow for that.
Okay, so then on completion day when I get my keys, can I go into my new house then?
Yeah,
straight
absolutely.
away?
So normally what happens is we'd give you a wee call once we get the go ahead from the solicitors to say the money's come in, and we'll give you a wee call to say keys are ready to be picked up, and you come into our office to pick them up and then it's yours.
So when I get to the stage of house viewings, is there anything you would recommend I should look out for? For example, any red flags, any features in the houses that I should remember to keep note of that just might make a difference?
I would just say at viewings, try and pay attention to the condition of the house, and if there's anything that jumps out to you or stands out, make a wee note of it. And then when it comes to the point if you decide to get a survey done, you can get the surveyor to look into those and figure out if there are actually issues that need attention or whether they've been resolved in the past and just need patched up or cosmetic work.